What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast, episode 7. Today, we have Eliza again, and now our new special guest, Justin. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Oh, once in a lifetime opportunity. He is here. He's here. Say hi, Justin.
I'm fucking up some ribs.
You're fucking up some ribs? Yeah, we decided to
I
get
like
food before this, so when Eliza decides she wants to join, she could let me know what she's getting. But I have a sun-kissed orange and a banana. That's my meal
Sorry, I
for
was
this
having
podcast.
technical difficulties.
It's like every meal you have is a struggle meal.
Mm-hmm. My cheese and mayonnaise.
That's disgusting.
I don't know why you hate on my cheese and mayonnaise so much.
It's just so gross.
Honestly,
I swear to
it's
no,
not even
bro.
that bad. It's not even that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's
Alright,
not like
cheese
the
and mayo,
ideal.
fine, but like there
It's
was a
not
time where
ideal.
you literally just had mayo in between bread.
That's my struggle meal, bro. That's like a Ryan. That's not a Ryan. A Brian classic. Like my brother.
I would look at it and be like, "Is that butter?" And he'd be like, "No, it's mayo." What?
Just straight
What?
mayo.
Just straight mayo on a bagel or roll or whatever it was.
Respect the schmear. That kind of shit.
Here.
I don't understand that that trend.
Which one?
Like the guy that he was only around for like 2 months, I would say. Like the respect the schmear kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where the guy went to like bagel spots and he always told them respect the schmear for cream cheese. And they would put like the whole fucking quart of a canister in it.
I have never heard of that. That sounds so
You've
fucking
never
funny.
seen that?
I have never heard of
kind
that.
funny at first, and then as I kept on watching, I was like, "This is
Respect the
stupid."
schmear.
Mm-hmm.
That is so fun. That's my kind of bagel. I hate when I order bagels from what is it called? From like Starbucks. When I used to work at Ridge Hill.
Wait, who the fuck orders bagels at Starbucks? I didn't even know Starbucks had bagels.
Yeah.
Oh, their bagels are so good.
They're actually really good.
So good. Their
Mhm.
bagels are
I guess
so
I just don't go to
soft.
Starbucks with that.
Yeah.
You get
No.
bagels at Dunkin' Donuts, they're like hard as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel
their
like Dunkin'
bagels are
Donuts is
fresh
so
and they
nasty.
actually run out. Like it's good.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Well, actually, no, I don't know about no fresh, but Starbucks is actually anti-Palestine, so no, we don't support.
yeah, we don't support it. We don't support Starbucks, guys.
That's right. I
Free
remember
Palestine.
Dunkin' is the shit unless you get a bagel.
You know what's funny? I
What?
feel like Dunkin' like does not come close to any other spot like in their certain categories. Like donuts, Krispy Kreme wins that. Coffee, like Starbucks wins that. I think Dunkin's just ass.
Well, the
And
only reason
America runs on
Starbucks
Dunkin'.
wins
No wonder
that.
America's
There's
ass.
nothing
but
good
the
about
only reason
Dunkin'.
that Starbucks runs well is because their coffee is like more premium rather than Dunkin'. But at the same time, Starbucks is so much more expensive.
That's true.
It's so much more expensive. A drink that I would like a iced caramel coffee from Starbucks is like probably almost $7 venti, but getting a large thingy is like $5. It's like a few dollar difference, but it's still like mad expensive for certain things. And Dunkin' is just the cheaper alternative.
Breakfast for Dunkin' is like the poor man's breakfast compared to Starbucks.
Honestly, their food used to be so good, and then they got rid
I
of
wouldn't
the
even
really
consider
good
that
sandwiches.
food. It's just like treats.
There was a really what?
Oh no, they have the I kind of
have
like
sandwiches and stuff.
I kind of like their bacon, egg, and cheese. It's not the best thing, but it's aight.
I mean, it could be better, but the Dunkin' that I was going to wasn't really that great. That's why the one near me isn't that good.
I see.
Speaking of the poor man's breakfast, I was talking about this with Alyssa and my cousin at one point. How McDonald's used to be like like the poor like choice, and now that shit's expensive as hell. Like it is.
Yeah,
so bad.
I wasn't there a
Burgers are
screenshot
like
for
almost $3.
Yeah, well, I saw a screenshot for their burger that used to be like $1 for like $3.39, some shit like that.
Right
Like, I
now, a
remember.
regular cheeseburger is $3 and some cents. It used to be $1.60 something cents. I remember that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, wasn't it
like,
not too
unless
long ago?
I'm
Because
completely-
you could get a cheeseburger and fries from the dollar menu, some shit like that.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of stuff on the dollar menu, but they don't even offer it on the app. They don't offer it anymore because on the dollar menu, you used to get 4 pieces of nuggets for just $1, and I used to like just get 5 of those and get past my 20 piece for $5 instead of like 6 or
Nah,
8.
I feel like the dollar
know?
menu was just like the garbage meat that they had left over. Like, all right, just put
No, it really wasn't
It
that.
was the shit they couldn't sell.
They just wanted to make more money, so people are more prone to buy more if it's just cheaper. That's just how the whole business works.
Right.
But yeah, they used to do that, and then they got rid of it, and then the prices went up, and like I don't know, like a regular ice cream sundae, so just like vanilla ice cream with a thing is actually isn't the ice cream thing cheaper at McDonald's than the ice cream truck? Now that I think of it,
I think so, because I think you can get the ice cream for $1.
you can get ice cream. That's if you have like a deal, right? But I think the regular price is probably like a little over $1, if any. And then on an ice cream truck, if you get an ice cream cone, it's probably like $3 now. Because I know the crunch cone was like 3.50 when I was younger, and now it's like $6.
The the crunch cone?
The crunch cone is like $5 to $6 now, or like $4 to $6.
I see.
And it used to be like actually it used to be 2.75. Like a lot of the ice cream cones used to be 2.75 when I was little, when I was in elementary school. Like
You know,
that
I
stuff is
actually
going with the times.
I was questioning. So the other day I was talking to the guys, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was questioning whether or not like how how the ketchup business goes, because
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, because I was like, the only other time you'll ever catch yourself buying ketchup is at like the supermarket for like for the bottles, you know what I mean? Like the ketchup bottles.
Mm-hmm.
But like how like it's rather ketchup is so accessible or just so cheap that restaurants and fast food chains can just give it out for free. Like I was like it like
It's probably not given out for free.
yeah, but like you go out of your like think about it, like you own a restaurant, you go out of your way to buy like a box of ketchup packets to give out to your customers, and when they ask them, you just give it out for free. Like I wonder, like how is it that cheap, or is it just that accessible or some shit like that?
I feel like it could be one of two, right? Or it could be multiple things. It could be either the ketchup's really cheap, or you know how like you could pretty much change up how much tax you want to charge on the cash register. So they probably took that into account and adjusted how much they wanted to charge for certain things. You know what I mean? So it makes up for the fact, like, they're giving out these things. And that's why like they also like took it out of reach from people as well. Because you
Mm-hmm.
notice how they don't have it out. They're just like
Yeah,
they
but
you have to
they'll
ask. And
always still give it
no,
out.
no. But like for other sauces, they make you pay. So I'm pretty sure that we're close to having to pay for ketchup. But I do think that ketchup is probably
Really?
cheaper because tomatoes are tomatoes aren't like a rare fruit. You know
Like
what I
it's very
mean?
abundant.
Like they probably have an abundance of tomatoes in the farms and stuff. So like yeah, it's gonna be cheaper if there's an abundance of it. You know what I mean?
You know
The
that
more there is, the cheaper it is,
yeah, yeah,
and
obviously.
vice versa. Yeah.
You know what, actually that reminds me fuck whatever I was about to just say. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds
Hmm.
me of diamonds, and that's what they did for diamonds. Is that diamond? I'm pretty sure diamonds aren't even like a very rare like crystal or like ore or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like they're not
Mm-hmm.
very rare, but the diamond companies had pretty much like I guess took over all the diamond mines or whatever the fuck maybe. I don't know, something along those lines. And they pretty much made it to where there was a demand for diamonds. Like
Yes.
there's a demand for it because they make you feel like it's very rare when it really isn't. Like I
You
remember
know what? Yeah.
they were talking about it reminds, like you remember moissanite,
Mhm.
like the thing that's like almost as hard and shinier than diamonds.
And people prefer that over diamonds because it's cheaper,
Yeah, it's
like
way cheaper
way
because
cheaper.
there's not much of a bit because I think diamonds send a message, you know. I think that's what it is.
No, no. Okay. I feel like when it comes to that stuff, like I even saw something about it on TikTok. Like, he was like someone said something about probably like if you get a Pandora ring as an engagement ring.
Hmm.
Like some people view that ring just as the material it is, but other people see the thought behind it and don't really care what exactly it is, Like that's why I tell you, like, I don't want a flashy ring. I don't care for diamonds. If
Don't
it
say that
looks
because you about to
nice,
get a plastic
that's
dinosaur
fine.
ring.
Because I want something that I could wear and it won't break, please.
It's gonna be high quality
Plastic will
plastic.
break. High quality plastic, my ass.
Yeah, bro. You
But
about
like,
to You about to fucking
Yeah.
what was it in? You about to go to a pool with it and leave it. Be like, oh, my engagement ring.
Right, it's gonna just slip off my fingers.
Imagine like somebody finds it and then they like what the fuck am I
They're
trying
not
like
gonna
so
know it's an engagement ring.
yeah, they're not gonna know it's an engagement ring. Imagine going up and be like, oh my god, you found it, my engagement ring, and it's like a little like green plastic dinosaur
Like
ring.
a rinky dinky.
Yeah.
Where's Justin, bro?
He had something to do real quick, but he's gonna be right
I'm
back.
here.
Oh, okay, we're good.
I'm here.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. That's why. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
I actually so I had like little. It's not a full on topic, but just one of the things that I wanted to mention, like to off topic of the rings and stuff like that. The fucking what is it called? It was Ice Spice's new song, right?
My God.
Bro,
Oh my god,
that
so
shit
good.
is so funny. Fucking what did she say? She said, "Bitch, you think you're the shit? You're not even the fart." That is the hardest lyric I've ever heard. That is, bro. I feel. She said, "You think you're the shit, bitch? You're not even the fart." Like honestly, bro, I've never heard something harder than what was it? Real G's moving silence like lasagna. That's on that same wave. Oh my god, I love that so much.
No,
That's so
honestly,
fucking funny.
when I first heard that, I didn't think it was a real line. I thought it was like some AI shit or something.
For
And then I just kept seeing more of it. I'm like, this is actually really good. Like this is
yeah,
like
Is it
the
actually?
song is
I
actually
haven't
pretty
listened
good.
to the actual song.
The song is actually pretty good, but that like the startup is so fucking funny. You think you're the shit, bitch? You're not even the fart. I would be so disrespected if someone came up to me and said I was a fart.
It's such a smart way to do it too, because I feel like that's the line that gets the most attention, and that's how your
Yeah,
music
like
spreads
it
more.
gets memed, you know, and then like if the rest of your
Mhm.
song is good, then people are like, oh shit,
And
like
it's also because she like has had drama with people in the celebrity world.
yeah,
So like people can take that and run with it. So like if she has something going on right now, which I'm pretty sure she did have something recently. I don't remember what it was, but you know, they're running with it. You know, she's giving them that fuel to entertain it because she just makes more money off of it.
you know that
It's a whole system. It's a plan.
you know what that kind of reminds me of.
Hmm.
Oh, like speaking of like the drama shit, so who's it? I think is it Cardi B who's with Offset?
Yes.
So
Well,
I
not
think
anymore, but yeah.
so Nicki. So at the time, I don't know if they're together. So at the time, Nicki Minaj and Cardi had like beef, right?
Mhm,
And
mhm.
what happened was is that there was a song that was playing featuring Nicki, and Offset was listening to it. Like he was sitting there bobbing his head listening. The second Nicki's part goes on, he crosses his arms and just goes stone cold. Like he doesn't laugh, smile. He just sits there and stares for her whole entire well, I mean, apparently there was like drama like that. I don't know anything about that shit. I just know that she they had problems and Nicki was like calling out Cardi for whatever reason or so and so.
Wait. Who was singing?
Nicki is actually just a really
You said Nicki
problematic
was singing
person,
and he had
though.
that face?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj
Like
was
Nicki's
singing.
verse like came
Yeah.
I
up
see.
and then he just like went,
Yeah, Offset went
immediately.
stone cold because, you know, I guess he had problem with his wife at the time, you know?
So
I see.
what? Like that's the thing. In the celebrity world, they take all these little things that like, you know, if they were regular people with regular drama, it wouldn't be such a big thing that they're making it. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
feel like the internet and social media and all the fans and the instigators and the people who analyze the situations and stuff and just spread it even more. I feel like it makes it so much bigger, especially like the tabloids and things like that. It makes it so much more serious than it needs to be for small stuff like that. Like he could have just simply not liked her and that's fine. Why does he need to enjoy your music, right? Or your verse? I understand like it's a public thing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's
Like they
social
just
media.
like the internet drags
You know
everything
why I
in
think of it
general, not
as?
just celebrities.
Hmm.
Every time I see like it's internet like drama or like arguments, everything like that, I always compare it to Twilight or like Jacob and Edward, because there was always fans on both sides, you know. But then that's what
That's
became popular for it, and then that's why they
Jacob and
made
Edward.
no, that's a
like
really
six
good
shitty movies,
comparison
and
because
that's why they continue it.
it was a big thing. It's still a thing now. I even find myself on Edward and Jake TikTok or whatever his name is.
What? Still?
Yes, because they have a whole thing on, bro. They still have because there'll be like TikToks every now and then because people decide to bring it back up into like trendy. They're like, "Are
Mm-hmm.
you Team Edward? Or Team Jacob?" like this and that. I'm like, oh my god, it's been like how long since the movies came out? Like over a decade, maybe.
I recently rewatched the first one again with my
Why?
My mom
sister,
used
and
to
I
not let me watch the sex
because my
scenes.
sister
Nope.
because my sister really likes those movie series. Like she genuinely likes it. Not like ironically, like
Yeah.
you and me.
Yeah.
Um, and I rewatched it with her, and I warned her. I said, "I'm gonna make fun of this movie from beginning to end," and I did. And she laughed. But she said that she's not gonna watch any more movies with me, or at least any more Twilight movies with me, because she's so interested in them that she does not want them to get ruined.
Ha-
And I feel like the
Yeah,
reason she
everything is
says
so
that is because
stupid.
she knows how bad the ending is. Exactly, like how bad everyone seems out to be, especially Jacob. Jacob seems to be the worst character at the end there,
yeah,
with
He
doesn't he
seems so
doesn't he
imprinting
like
on the baby.
yeah, bro, doesn't he
shy.
Yeah,
like
remember you and I had an argument about it because you said it was platonic, and I was like, it's definitely fucking not.
yeah,
It is
I
most
thought
definitely not
I thought
platonic.
the imprinting was uh like I thought it was I didn't think it was like supposed to be sexual or romantic, but apparently it was. Apparently it
Wait,
was
what?
It is.
yeah, so
Especially when they show her in like her older age with what was it? I think he had like
first of all,
his arm
first of all,
around her.
she aged in like 2 weeks or like a month or some shit. So that's already fucking weird.
Yeah. It's not even like a year gap probably that they showed like that time jump. It was probably like the next week because of how
Yeah.
fast she was aging.
Did
She's like, this
did
is
you
gonna be
watch
our
all the movies,
future. I'm like,
Eliza?
oh shit.
Huh?
Did you watch all the movies?
No.
So what we're
Like,
referring to is that who
no,
is
I
it,
just didn't know
Bella?
if you were talking about like when he turned
Yeah.
into a vampire.
Who?
When he turned Bella into a vampire.
Yeah, but she was
That was
pregnant
the
or
second to
something
last one.
and had a kid or whatever.
Yeah.
That
And the
when
kid
she turns. Oh, yeah, let's continue. Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say that the kid is like a weird vampire human hybrid who ages really fast but then dies really
Yeah.
slow. And since she aged so fast, they like I don't know, he imprinted on a baby and then that apparently solved everything, but he's just kind of a predator.
Imprinted on a baby.
Yeah, it's like a weird wolf thing
Jacob.
apparently.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Because yeah, Jacob imprinted on the baby as soon as he
Mhm.
saw. It, he was
I know
like,
what
"Oh,
you're
out the
talking
womb,
about.
imprint."
Out the
Yeah.
womb.
I remember. That's why it created like a whole drama because he kept trying to like put
But
himself in that place, and then Edward was like a really weird person.
Yeah.
you don't think that is the whole last movie? That's what the whole last movie is about.
No,
The
yeah.
movie before that is the worst movie you would ever watch. That is the most
Is that the one
boring
when they
shit. Because
battle on the ice?
no, that
This
there's
movie.
no fights. It's just a sex scene with Edward and Bella. They finally had
Yeah.
sex. She gets pregnant on their first time,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
it's that movie.
she gets pregnant, and the entire movie is just her being fragile, skinny, pregnant, and about to die like every fucking minute. And at the end, she turns into a vampire, opens her eyes, and then credits. It is the most boring one out of all of
I
them.
remember watching because I remember hating like it was so bad because when me and Justin watch movies, especially shitty movies, we like to talk shit during it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we like to talk shit. We like like just to have a laugh. We just like, oh, make fun of the movie. It was like I feel like we didn't for that one, we had nothing to say. Like there was just not much to say because there was nothing going on.
I think I think there was one really cool wolf scene, and I was like, that was the best scene in this movie.
Yeah,
I really
I
knew.
remember that. Yeah. It was one really good scene and other than that it was shit.
It was so bad. Like all of them are bad, but
Mhm.
that was the worst one.
That
That
was
at
definitely the
least
worst one.
at least all of them had at least one really good scene or like multiple decent scenes. That one only had one, not even really good, just like interesting scene. And then other than that, it was just fucking awful.
Yeah, oh my god, it's so bad. I hate that entire like what would you
Series.
even call it? A series, I guess?
Yeah,
Like
it's
that
basically a
whole
series.
that
Fucking missing what,
Trilogy.
7 movies? Oh, that shit was ass.
yeah, I don't
Oh my
know.
god, and then the ending was so bad. I remember
What was the
when the movie
ending?
came out and I saw the ending, is like the whole Cullen family side of vampires and werewolves, they united. They said I had a dream that tomorrow is another day and we're gonna fucking come together.
I
Wolves
had
and
a dream
vampires.
about little wolf
Uh
boys and little vampire girls.
they be together and
Hmm.
it's okay if fucking 20-year-old man imprints on a baby vampire. It's legal.
Really?
That's what their dream was. And then they
Yeah.
fight against the whole evil vampires,
That's
which their dream is fuck you, the devil, for humans and vampires, because they think that would like be like the worst thing imaginable, because they say like what um it being born, it causes all of them to die for some reason or something
Uh-huh.
like that, because there'll be chaos. So yeah, they fight each other, fight to the death, everyone's dying, and then the whole thing was just like a fucking vision. It cuts to
oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I remember
girl
now.
showing her like what could possibly be, and then he's like, "Oh," and it turns around and leaves with his gang. And then it cuts to the future of what was it? Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, whatever the fuck that baby's called,
Uh-huh.
and Jacob fucking or something like that.
Nessie?
What?
Yeah, because isn't that whole scene also? He was like, I imprinted on Ness, and then she's like, you name my daughter after the Loch Ness monster? Fucking dumbest scene.
What?
I
I don't
tell
even
you,
remember that.
I just remember movies in general. I remember so much from
Why
that
do I
movie.
feel
Yeah,
like
I
I remember
really
that
don't
scene
remember
too?
that.
It's so
I
bad.
feel like I remember it because it was like probably like a clip that went around for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. That and Bella, where the hell you been, Loca? Those are two clips that run
Oh
around my
yeah,
head
yeah, yeah,
every now and
yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I completely forgot about those things. I didn't even realize that was the last movie.
It's so bad.
Oh, the Popo. They're
Uh-oh.
turning my block right now.
I think like monster like related, like in that genre, like vampire, zombies, all that. That's gotta be like the
The vampire
worst.
movies are just weird sometimes
That gotta be like the
or all the
worst one.
time.
That and then second place would be Warm Bodies. That movie
Warm
is so
Bodies is so
damn awful.
shit.
What was
I
Warm
hate
Bodies?
it's a zombie
You're
movie
not missing out.
where the zombie meets a blonde girl and they fall in love, and then he slowly starts becoming human because he's in love.
What?
Yeah.
That's so
It is
dumb.
the
Yeah, yeah,
shittiest.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the thing is,
Okay,
the
but
zombies aren't
Korean
even
zombie movies and horror movies are really good though, and Japanese. They're like really they do a real good. American zombie movies aren't that great.
what? I
Like
love
try
America.
them. No, no,
Uh,
not horror. Zombie movies.
yeah, I love American zombie movies.
No, I'm
I
saying like for some of the ideas that they do, it's kind of just like they just wanted to put out a zombie movie. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
Yeah,
when you see
that's
some of
true.
the Korean and Japanese ones, like they come up with this whole background, a whole plot. Like it's not confusing and it makes sense.
Yeah,
And it's like
it
a
wasn't
whole
a
elaborate
horror
thing.
movie. Yeah,
Like Train to Busan.
oh, Train to Busan is so good.
Train to Busan is
That's
Even
really
though
really
that's
good.
good.
Korean.
The Sweet
Yeah,
Home is really good. Like
Sweet. Oh my God,
Sweet
Sweet
Home's
Home
pretty
is
Sweet Home
good.
is
great.
I don't
so
like the
good. The
I
second
love
I
Sweet
one,
don't
I
Home.
don't
like the
remember what it
Netflix
was.
adaptation.
I really liked it. I think that's what got me into like the comic series, the webtoon
What?
series,
Re-
the Netflix adaptation. Because I think
really?
The
I knew
Netflix
about Sweet Home
adaptation is really
beforehand,
good.
but then I saw the Netflix adaptation and it had a song from Imagine Dragons, and I was like, "This is the
Mm.
shit." This is so goddamn good.
That's
And then
all
they
they
Oh,
played
needed
that
to win
song
you over.
every ending. I was like, "Wow, I cannot listen to this song anymore." But I still like the show.
I
So
see.
No, it's actually really good. You just need to sit with
I
like
haven't seen
what didn't
season two
you like
yet.
about it? Yeah, I wanted to watch season 2 with him, but we never did it.
It like
Why didn't you like it?
it's just okay. Like it's not interesting. I'd rather read the webcomic than
Maybe it's
watch the
because you
show.
read the webcomic already.
I think that's the case because honestly,
Because you
like
already know the plot for the most
not
part.
it's not even that I know the plot because I would love to see, like honestly if it came out as
Or
like an
like to see
anime.
the visualization of
Yeah,
it,
like if
yeah.
it came out as an anime, like I would watch it, but I think live actions just kind of miss like a lot of the I guess exaggeration that webcomics come with, and that's why I feel like a lot of live actions don't do well because
That's true.
it's hard to do CGI for all this like ridiculous shit that's happening in a comic or show, you know what I mean? Like it's really
Yo, it's like the same thing they
especially
do in
if you
Mulan.
don't have a good budget, like it's gonna end up being really ass. Like wait, what was the live action that we watched, Justin, that we were laughing at a tree for 40 minutes?
Bleach.
Bleach, yeah. Like that shit was so ass.
That was the worst. Like that. Besides, like the Avatar and Dragon Ball one, that's one of the worst ones. Like adaptations.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
That
those sucked. I remember
was
the Avatar
so
one.
awful.
I remember one a little backstory. I remember of when the Avatar movie first came out, I was gonna go watch it, but then I got in trouble with my uncle and my cousin Like me and my cousin, I forgot what the fuck we did, but we did something and it was not good, and so we got in trouble and didn't go to the movies.
Nice.
Yeah,
And then you were probably
Sounds
so upset. You're
amazing.
like, God damn it!
I
I
don't.
wanted to watch
I
Avatar.
actually don't remember being that upset about it.
Oh no.
Like I remember being
Well,
disappointed, but
Maybe that's how
they
upset you were
saved you
about it,
though.
that your brain just blocked it
yeah,
out.
you're
You know
right.
what I mean?
I'm just coping right now. Like that was
Yeah, just
my
Honestly,
it
they
takes
mechanism.
saved you
forever.
because if you went to that theater and saw it in person, the fucking ending of Indiana Jones probably would have happened to you, where they open the tomb and they start melting their face. If you saw that shit
Yeah.
in theaters, that was awful. That movie is so bad.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Really?
Yeah, it reminds me of
Yeah,
the
no,
South Park episode of what was it, Steven Spielberg and like him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, I was gonna bring up something because you talk about how they do like such a bad job at adapting to live action.
Hmm.
I will say, and you hate this movie, or like I don't know if you hate it, but you don't like it compared to the comic.
Uh huh.
Scott Pilgrim did a great job.
I hate Scott Pilgrim so much. I hate that
He
fucking
Scott
only
movie
Pilgrim
likes the
did
so
such
songs
a
much.
from it.
good job
I
in
hate
the
that
live action. I
movie.
think it's so good, and I don't get your hate for it. I truly
I
don't.
fucking hate that movie so damn much.
I just don't get it. Have you seen
You know what's funny?
the
I think
animation,
you know what it might
the
be.
animated
What
series?
you know what I think? Wait, what?
Have you seen the animated series?
Yeah, I've watched it twice.
Oh, really? I have not finished it.
I think that is so good. That is a masterpiece. That is the best
From
Scott
what
Pilgrim
I'm up to
adaptation I've
now.
ever seen.
But you know what's funny? You say that, but like it's not necessarily. I mean, it's an adaptation, but it's a whole different story from what I'm seeing now.
Yeah, it is. It is completely
Like,
different.
yeah, it does not really take from the comics, so
No,
I wouldn't say it's an
it
adaptation of the comics. It's their own like iteration of it. You know,
yeah, it's so I mean, no, it's technically an adaptation. Like you would say the animated adaptation of Invincible, even though a lot of the stuff in Invincible doesn't even happen in the same order or just completely cut out. You know?
true, but there's more stuff that happens in that than the Scott Pilgrim
I
one. The Scott
agree, but
Pilgrim
I
was like
think
a
I still
whole.
think they still have a lot of the general stuff like the 17 billion evil X's and Scott Pilgrim.
True.
But
That's the
I
same shit
think
they did with Mulan.
what?
They did a live action. They cut out like
Oh my
so many parts.
god,
They cut out Mushu. They
How the
cut
fuck you
out
cut out Mushu?
Chang.
Mulan is the worst Disney
They
live
cut out
adaptation.
Chang, bro.
I,
They
Even
took out
if
the
it
music and
had
everything. The only part that they included music was the instrumental, my guy, during the
even if
fight
it had
scene, and
like
then they switched it.
yeah, even if it had like good fight scenes, that movie would still be ass. But it
It
doesn't
was
have
so bad.
anything.
It was
doesn't
It
have
was
so
such
anything.
a
like
bad movie.
my mom paid to see it, like, because you know how
I
Disney, they released it at first and then you had to pay for it, and then after a little bit, like once it's
yeah,
on the streamer, you could like free. So she paid for it because my grandparents wanted to see it, and then I went to go watch it, and I was like, this is not good. I sat through the whole thing. I was like, where's Mushu?
Where's Mushu?
No, because he's like a vital part of Mulan getting through it. You know what
Like
I mean?
imagine if the
Like it's
Aladdin live
part of the
action
plot.
didn't have fucking like didn't have the genie, you know?
Exactly. Or didn't have the girl and it was
Hmm.
just like, just him. Like
it's just so
it was
bad.
there for a reason. Like it's just so bad. I didn't see The Little Mermaid, but apparently it was really good.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah,
I kind
apparently
of like it.
the live actions that I
Apparently
know
it was
that I
really
did
good.
really well. I know Aladdin did really well. I
Yes,
know what's it called? The Little Mermaid. I guess it did well, as you just saying. So now I know that.
I
And
think I don't remember.
that's all I can think of actually because live actions suck.
Live actions do suck. Wait, didn't The Lion King do well or no? Am I
I don't
lying?
remember. I
Because
They
it's
remember.
did
basically
like
the same thing, just shitty CGI.
yeah, I think they did that. Yeah. They did CGI. They did like a live action esque one, I think maybe. I don't remember. Maybe we're making it up.
It's just so
I don't
dumb. I
know.
don't get why they out of
They
all things to
ruin
create
it.
Lion King, like, and then they didn't even make a whole different story. They like it's literally the same thing. At least
Like
everything
they
else like had a
yeah.
different slight story, even though it's shit. But they
Even
tried.
though it's shit. Yeah,
They tried to
I
make
feel
they
like.
made Dora a live action, actually.
Do you
They
guys
made
Oh
a
remember the
live
yeah,
Dora
action
live action
movie.
movies? Like the
Yeah, they made a Dora live
those
action movie
suck.
and it looks so dumb. And mind you, when I was a child, I was a hardcore Dora fan. I literally
Mm-hmm.
had her haircut and looked just like her.
that's
Like,
Okay.
funny.
not intentional. But like that was just it looks it I get the plot and everything. It's just it was originally an animated thing for so long. It's just weird seeing it like that. And then I didn't watch it because I just thought it was that dumb. Because they even have the monkey there,
The monkey?
but it's like a realistic monkey, right? I don't remember. I think there's like yeah, Boots. That's what I'm talking about. I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about
talking.
Boots.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm talking about Boots. I
I
think
thought
they
we were
have
still
like an
talking about
actual
Lion King.
monkey looking thing. No, sorry. Because I said that Dora was thinking.
Yeah, yeah,
We
it's
need
like
to
a
do a
realistic
Lion
ass
King.
monkey. Like he doesn't talk.
Yeah, like it looks mad weird. And he just has red boots. Like, what?
Yeah, isn't he
That
like a
defeats the
weird?
whole thing.
Like he looks like a
He's like
dyed
a
monkey.
Wait. In the most recent one, doesn't he speak at one point? And he has like a really deep voice.
I don't
There's
know.
multiple live actions.
In the most recent live action Dora.
There's more than one.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's like no, like the what was it? This one came out I think 2018, didn't it?
Yeah,
Dora
Really? It was
live.
2018?
I'm
yeah.
searching it
My
up.
God, it doesn't
I
feel that
think so.
long ago. Sorry.
Oh, 2019. Yeah, Dora and the Lost City of
Oh,
Gold. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
lost. I
that
remember
Boots
that
like at
one.
one point he talks and he fucking has a deep ass voice. He's like,
yeah, it's just
yo.
we.
I'm
He's
like, what
supposed
the
to be
fuck?
like his voice in the animation is high pitched. He's supposed to be like a little kid, and he sounds like he's cracked out on sugar. But
But they
in
wanted to
the
make it
movie, now
funny.
he
They
sounds
wanted to
like a
say, oh, the small monkey deep voice, you know?
I
They
guess,
wanted to
but
make it
like
funny.
if you
Even though no one
make like
probably
such
laughed
a
at that.
childhood favorite into a movie, I feel like it should carry on if anything, unless it's not advertised like that. You know what I mean?
You know what I think is a good live action adaptation?
Hmm.
The Ben
Hmm.
10 movies.
Oh, I
For
haven't
real?
seen those.
The I thought they're pretty
I
good.
haven't
If
seen
you
any
haven't
of
seen
them.
them, I would
I
recommend
like
them.
I saw the
I
animated
think I think they're
show.
pretty good. Yeah, the shows are great. But the movies for them, I thought they're pretty good. Uh the CGI for the aliens look pretty cool, in my opinion. They don't do a lot of aliens. I
Really?
think they do like 3 or
Ugh.
4. Yeah, they
Does
do
it
like
look
3
like
or 4
do
They
in
probably
they
had the
both
budget for only
movies.
3 or 4.
do they do something
Yeah.
like the show, like ones that they showed in the show?
Yeah, I think all of them are the ones they
Yeah,
showed in the
so
show.
Like it looks
so
good and
they have
accurate and everything,
they
even
have
though they
2
look
live
really
actions. They
fake.
have one when he's a kid, uh,
Hmm.
like during the original Benson series, and then they have one that takes place in Alien Force when he's a teenager.
Oh,
And
I remember Alien
I
Force.
think I think I remember liking the Alien Force live action more because the aliens look better in that one. I think it's
Mm.
because the movie was a darker tone, so they made it fit better. Because there's a scene where he the with the younger live action one, and they have Wild Mutt, and it is the ugliest shit ever. It is so bad. But when they do like other ones like Diamond Head or Heat Blast, I thought it was pretty good.
Hold on, let me look up how. Oh wait! I got Heat Blast right here. Hold up, I'm pulling up an image. Yeah, it looks real. Like it looks like how it looks in
If you want to see a good one, in my opinion, I thought Humongousaur was a good one. Do that one.
Humongousaur. Yeah, I'll look up Humongousaur.
Yeah.
I realized I don't know how to spell Humongousaur, so I'm just gonna spell it how I think it's spelled. It is
It'll
not
correct
spelled how I
you.
thought it's spelled. Humongousaur looks so fucking ugly. No, no. Honestly,
No, bro.
no. Honestly, he looks like realistic. Like this is how he's just an ugly looking alien, but he looks like how I
Oh,
think he would
true.
look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I thought he looked
Gently?
great. Search
No,
up
yeah, yeah.
Wild Mutt. Wild Mutt.
I think he looks good. Hold up,
Oh,
check it out. So this is the
good.
show version, Eliza, and
That's
then
actually really good.
yeah, it's realistic. He's just an ugly alien.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's what I meant. Like, with stuff like that, like
But
if
they
Oh
you're
put
no.
they put a lot of
recreating a
budget.
movie,
You know what? I actually don't mind how he. Oh, never mind.
The Wild Mutt one
Yeah,
looks.
I thought I didn't mind it until I looked at it.
They took it back.
This
Yeah.
is the one I saw.
Yeah.
It's
It looks
because
like a.
I
It looks
saw
like you
this
know. It looks
first.
like.
I saw this first
what
and
in
I
the
thought it didn't look
world?
that bad. And then I saw the other one.
It just looks so
Yeah.
fake.
No wonder. It's funny because
Like
you
they're
know what
just
that kind of
trying to
looks
make
like.
it
It
look
looks like
realistic.
the because there's the new TED show that's out, right? And it kind of looks like the before and after. Like this is like what they had and like the creation, and then they came up with TED.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's a new TED show that's out. You know, like
Like
TED, the
Ted?
Talking
Yeah,
Bear.
like Ted? Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm saying like he just looks like a stuffed animal in the
Yeah,
first
I
image
see what
you
you mean.
showed.
Yeah. He does not look that good. I think I you know what's funny? It sucks though because Wildmutt used to be like one of my favorite aliens. Oh, let me show this screen a little bit so people who are watching can look at the pictures that I was showing up. But
Yeah,
the yeah, wait, what the fuck was I just saying? What did I
I
literally
don't
just
remember.
say? God damn
I
it.
actually don't know because my AirPods accidentally connected and I could not hear anything
Oh, cool.
for like a good 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes, but for a good two
Yeah,
seconds.
I
Yo, that was
don't
happening to me earlier.
fuck. I don't remember what I literally just said. All right,
Yeah,
whatever.
I
I
didn't
can't
hear.
remember
We're
either.
just gonna segue into our next part. Justin, you said you had something you wanted to mention before we started.
All right.
You what?
So I was watching a Moist Critical video, right?
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, so he talked about this YouTuber or like prankster that gathered shit like dog shit, human shit, or something like that in a bucket and dumped it on people in a train station and then booked it. I think he got
Okay,
arrested.
hold
I don't
up.
remember how the rest of the video went, but that is so
Why? Wait,
fucking like
hold up. Let me stop you right there. Why is this the second? Like, this is to be the second video you're in my channel, and it's another like shit bucket story.
they're just so funny. It's it's so fucked up,
You
but
guys
it's
literally
so
think
funny
shit
though.
is funny.
Oh my god, it is funny, but this is the sec. I thought he was gonna retell
You
the
know,
original story that
no,
we.
you know what's so it's so funny because yeah, it sounds like the original story because it's literally two stories of two separate people gathering shit in a bucket and then dumping it on people.
Okay,
Like,
so
what is wrong with
I'm,
people?
I'm gonna ask the
Like,
same
someone
question
did
I
it.
asked before. Was it liquid shit or was it like?
So this one, I think liquid was coming out, but I think it was just like mud or something. I don't know. There's a
Ew.
video
Ew.
out there of it. Unlike the first one I mentioned, there's no video of that one.
No way. Hold on.
But
There's a
there's a
video. I'm gonna
video
find
of
it.
this one. Yeah. Uh, I got. Let me see. I probably help you find it.
Yeah, but keep
But
talking
it's
about it.
just so crazy because imagine how many people do that on like a daily basis now. Now that I'm
Mm-hmm.
hearing about it twice, like two separate people have just gathered shit and dumping it. At least the first person that did
He's
it was
he's a
mentally ill.
oh god, why is this so loud? So he's a YouTuber, right?
Yeah. The first person that did it was mentally ill. The second
Oh
person that did it just thought
no.
it was funny.
Oh no.
That's a fucked up part.
Wait, no. Oh no, wait, is it shit? Hold up.
It is shit.
Wait.
I could have sworn like it was like dog shit and stuff like that. Like just like picked up shit.
Ew. It's a concoction of beer, water, and dog feces.
Ah, yeah, see? No wonder why it was so liquidy.
Ew. Yeah, it was oh my god, a fucking yeah, so he's from Belgium and he thought it'd be funny to get a bucket of dog shit beer water and I was looking at it. Apparently there's also a mixture of leaves and wait, what kind of fucking prank is that?
That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
who
Like
what kind of prank is this?
I don't like where did he see this trend from or anything? Like, oh, people are dumping shit on other people. All right, time to be fucking famous or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out
Like
like what happened to
he
where
probably thought he was gonna be so
yeah,
inventive
like
though.
I'm confused. Did he was he like talking to his friends and be like, "Yo, you know what would be a really funny idea? What if I just got
You
a
know,
like
he must have because someone recorded that. That's the thing. It's not
yeah,
like he
this
recorded it. It's
mhm.
usually that he runs.
You know what's funny?
His
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
friend
watching a
recorded it.
video and I could see him. He makes like a face of concern or like no, not even a face of concern. Like he's just out of there. He looks down, doesn't give it a second thought, and just leaves.
Yeah. No, that's it's so disgusting.
Nah, what the fuck? That's so nasty. Why would you do that?
That it's so bad. I truly don't understand like how people just think of that. Like I'm gonna dump shit on someone today. Like who wakes up and just thinks today's the day
Mm-hmm.
dumping shit? Like who
For
the fuck?
for anybody watching, if you want to find the video, it's ITV News on YouTube posted it. Three days ago. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
like it's recent.
Yeah, this happened like the other
Um,
day. That's so fucking nasty.
and it's funny because I was gonna tell you about this earlier, but then
Mhm.
you that I forgot, and then you invited me to the podcast. I was like, I know the first thing I'm gonna talk about. I knew the first topic I was mentioning.
Oh man, that is so fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't like that. I hate that. I would be. This is why I don't take public transportation, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if that was in Belgium or some shit, bro. If I go
That's
out,
exactly why I want to talk about it. Is because that's the reason I hate public transportation. Is because like people just smell like shit sometimes. But imagine literally
Yeah.
getting like shit thrown on you. Like I don't even like walking on the streets
Yo,
just because like of that
reminded
possibility
me of
now.
a shit story.
you said what?
So
Oh
that
shit!
reminds me of a shit story. So
Okay.
it's not my story, it's my friend's story.
It's a personal
So I'm
experience.
I'm a nursing student, right? So I have clinicals and I had clinical in a hospital in the city. And my friend commutes from New Jersey. Like she was commuting from New Jersey. So she took she had to take the shuttle and then a train and she was running late. And when she came, she had a story to tell us. She was like, there was this crazy there was like this lady that literally took a shit on the platform right in front of where the freaking door was. And she didn't see it when she stepped out.
Oh
Oh,
no.
And she just stepped
that's
right
disgusting.
in it and had to she white high tops, white sneakers, and she stepped in shit and had to clean it off before we actually got
uh,
onto the hospital floor.
it's funny that also
That's,
reminds me of a shit story of
no, what the
of
fuck? Everyone's getting awakened.
I
yeah.
know,
Well,
right?
this actually happened with not to me, but we were coming back from Florida, I think, and we take Diesel on the plane sometimes, right? Diesel like my dog, and
Hmm.
so like obviously I know you guys know, fuck you. But yeah,
Yeah.
we take Diesel, and so we leave the plane, and my dad's like rushing, like, "Yo, we gotta go," and then like I think my mom had to use the bathroom, so we had to wait a little bit, and so he's like, "Yo, like we gotta go," like he's got a shit, and he stopped my dad on like we're like almost there to, and you know what? Even if we were actually almost to the doggy bathrooms too, if he could have went there, but why was that in the middle of the airport floor while everybody's walking by, Diesel just takes a kneel and starts taking a fat dump on the floor. And my dad had to like do the pickup of shame and pick up shit in the middle of the entire airport. It's like that's just so fucking
Oh my
embarrassing.
god.
And
Oh
it's
my
like it's not
god,
even
that's
like those
awful.
floors are like tiles or anything like that or whatever the fucking
It
floor
was
materials are,
carpet.
like it's carpet, so a little
Oh,
stain. And you
Carpet.
know what's the funniest part? I watched a guy step in the stain after he picked it up because he didn't know it happened.
that's funny. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
I mean, they know that there's
Jeez.
pets in the airport, so they should have stuff like light. I really do think that they should. You know how like in those rich gated neighborhoods or like just in Cali, they have like these little stand posts that have like doggy bags, and it's like take some so you could pick up after your dog. Remember to pick up after your dog.
Mm-hmm.
If they put those things around and like wipes and stuff like that, like I feel like more people would like because I feel
I
like there
mean,
is
but
a person
they
who
do
who
have
had their dog
doggy.
shit in the airport and they just left it there.
They have
I bet you there
they
was.
have dog bathrooms, don't they?
Yeah, they have doggy bathrooms. I just
I
said
didn't
that.
know they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. That was the first thing I said. That we were close to the doggy bathroom, but we didn't make it
Okay, okay,
because
okay.
my
I see.
mom went to the bathroom, and so we had to
Yeah.
wait. So we
Why did you
didn't.
have to wait? Y'all couldn't just go?
We were originally gonna wait, but we didn't want to leave my mom there because we were all just gonna leave together. So we waited for. I mean, like, why? We weren't gonna just fucking leave her in the bathroom. What do you mean?
No, like someone could have just stand post, like one of y'all wait there for
Like,
her and
yeah,
then
sure,
the other
true.
two go like,
I
hey.
could have waited for her, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think like I wasn't thinking. Oh man, Diesel's really got a shit, you know.
Yeah.
So we did what we could. We tried to make it, and it just was not
Oh my
a
god,
good situation.
what if he shits it what if he shits in Florida? Like on our way to Florida?
What?
Like what if
If
he
he
shits in the
shits,
airport again?
Yeah, I mean, he just shits.
Like
What the fuck are
damn.
we gonna do?
That's gonna be so
he's gonna
funny
be
to
on a
watch.
no-fly list. If he shits in the
Yeah.
airport again,
It's a second
like this
violation.
dog is not allowed. He shit twice already.
He shit
That's
twice.
basically a
He's a
personal
repeat
attack.
offender.
It's a personal attack. He's a terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
He
He's
can't go through TSA no
he's a
more.
terrorist.
No, because like he did the same act twice in the airport, and you know how their security is so high and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Yeah.
make like a big fuss over stuff.
Yeah. We can compare my dog shitting
Yeah.
to 9/11.
What? I didn't say
You
that.
gotta
You
cut
just
that
took it
out.
there. You took it
I
there.
was like, gotta cut that out.
Cut.
Well, that's it, guys. I'm canceled.
Yep. What was I gonna say?
Another shit story.
If we do have
It's
one
funny.
last segment to get to, if you don't
was
have anything.
I was gonna continue on the shit topic, but I was like, maybe there's too much shit talking.
That
Nah, there's
that's
never enough
funny.
shit talking.
That's funny.
But I was gonna say, Eliza, like you being in nursing, like you have to deal with shit, don't you? Are you like concerned
My
about that at
God.
all, or like you just know what you signed
So
up for?
there was actually a period of time during my clinicals because I've now gone through 3 rounds. So I've worked in 3 hospitals. Every time I just wipe someone's ass. And there was like a week but like a couple of days after I had clinical, I was just constantly smelling like shit, but there was nothing near me. It was like my nose was so traumatized from how pungent that shit was
No, it was
that it
your
was
top lip.
engraved in my mind. No, Richard, you
No,
freaking
you
tell
know what it
me.
was. You know how
There's
people
something called, huh?
I was gonna say, you know how people like hug you and then put like a sticky note on your back that says "kick
Yeah,
me."
yeah.
When the senile old people put their shit on your back when they wake up,
You wiped it across.
I said 2 days or a few days later,
Oh
bro.
man, that's so
I
funny.
shower after I get home from clinical, obviously.
I don't
But
know,
there's
man.
something
I
called a
think you
C.
got sneak
diff,
attacked and didn't
right?
realize.
here
And it is like the most smelliest
Respect the
shit you could
schmear.
ever smell. Like, it's
come over here.
terrible. They literally have to put you in isolation, bro, if you have C. diff. Like,
That's
people have to gown
disgusting.
up to go in your room. But yeah, and
The
there
the
was, oh, I
reason
found this,
oh
oh, I can't even say that. I think that's illegal.
Well,
I don't
don't
know.
say it.
No,
We're
I'm
not
gonna
taking
look it up
chances
before
here.
I do that.
Okay.
Continue.
What were you saying, Justin?
yeah, the reason I bring this up is because, like, have you ever seen that picture of this one woman um carrying like one of those, what's it called, like the things that in hospitals that the patients shit in, what's it called,
I don't
like
know,
the
poop
pan,
bucket, a
is that what
diaper.
it is?
Oh, I know what you're
Isn't it
talking
like
about.
a pan in
Yeah,
the
it's like a
stomach?
shit pan. Yeah.
Yeah, and like she's like running out of with it, and it like takes up the whole pan. It is the biggest shit in there, and it's a unit. It's like a fucking like a Jersey Mike fucking big ass sandwich, like the fucking footlong.
Jersey
It's huge,
Mike. You know what's funny? That is high
ginormous.
key a throwback to our Call of Duty video, because I remember mentioning that what if people had, like, what if there was a giant scoreboard in the sky of who took the fattest shit of that day, and like you get like fucking called out by a giant scoreboard that the entire world can see that you took the fattest shit of that day.
No, you know what
Oh,
would be even funnier
Mm.
is whoever does it, like not even the giant scoreboard, that, but like also like a big shit emoji like over your head. Like you basically just
Like a
have the walk of
constant
shame,
shit emoji over your head.
yeah.
That is so
Like
fucking funny.
that's basically like just a walk of shit. Like, can you imagine like just sitting down taking a shit and then you just hear like a bell ring and then you look up and it's just over your head and like no,
no.
No, you can't even go outside anymore.
you can't. It doesn't even matter because your face is just in the sky
It's just
with that.
plastered. Yeah, that
It,
No,
would suck so hard.
that would be like
That would be shitty.
nah, that would be shitty, literally. But I feel like that'd be like one of the most like twisted things human kind could ever fucking make. Mankind.
Yeah, we should make something like that.
We should. That'd be
Yeah.
funny though.
Mm-hmm. I
what?
would love to see someone animate that.
Someone probably killed himself if they had to go through that. To be
Yeah,
honest,
That'd be so sad to watch.
that's like
damn.
a Black Mirror episode actually.
Yeah, to be
For real.
honest.
Yeah, for real.
Before we move on to a different topic, turns out as long as I don't say any identifiable information, it doesn't violate the law because I did sign contracts.
Oh,
Oh, you
Yeah,
signed contract?
are we?
so there's something called HIPAA, right? It's to protect people's identity and their information. So I can describe the event without, as long as I don't like say anything that tells you who the person is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like the example they gave was like a doctor can say, I once had an interesting case where a patient had gastric pain, which is stomach pain, and it turns out they swallowed a pencil. Like, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
still speaking of shit, I once had a patient and I think they were a psych patient. I honestly have no idea. It was like really confusing because they acted very odd sometimes, right? And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
walking down the hall and their call bell is on. So I go in, I walk in, I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Like what's going on? What's the problem?" And they're like, "Oh, like I need someone to clean me because I use the bathroom." I was like, "Okay, no problem. Like, is there anything else you need?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go grab everything." I get everything, come back, and she's like, "Oh, it's like a really big mess." And I'm like, "It's okay, I'll take care of it, right?" And then as I'm cleaning it, I'm going to throw it out in the garbage, and my partner is there, and she's just like, helping me hold them, and she asked me to put the poop in a shopping bag
The fuck?
Oh.
and put it in the drawer.
I thought you were gonna say it's in a shopping bag, and she was gonna like take it to go, like it was like eats or something.
That's what I thought,
To go
right?
where? She's in
So
a
I
Like,
was
like,
hospital.
like,
like
I was really
maybe she's senile.
confused.
Maybe she thought it was like she's at home. Like, oh,
No, I
dinner
was
time.
Got
so
the grocery.
confused, right? Because ignore the pronoun because I mess up on pronoun, but what should we call it? I was so confused. I was like, wait, but we have like other trash bags, so why are we gonna use that? So I was like, mm. So I was like, no, we have to put it there. And then they were like, are you sure? I was like, I can go get your nurse if you want. And so I walked out, told the nurse, I was like, this patient wants me to salvage their manure. And they're like,
That's
yeah. And then she got taken away a day later.
Oh wow.
what the fuck? They got her. All right. That's the
No,
fifth time we
I
heard
didn't
this from
I
you.
didn't see her the following week in the same unit. So
I see.
but yeah, it
She
was
got
a very
exiled. She got
interesting thing and I'll never forget it. And it was also actually I think that was the poop that stuck with me for real.
For real. That was the
Like
traumatizing
it was
one. That was the
like
big one.
it was yeah, it was bad. Now I have no problem
that's
doing it because like, it's my third year doing it. So, whatever. Now it's gonna be freaking what kids and possibly psych patients because that's my two units this year.
I see.
I don't know how that's gonna go.
that's so like that's kind of funny though, because like the fact that you said that like she's gone, like you didn't see her anytime after that. Like what did they do with her? Did they fucking exile her off the island or something? Like, all
No,
right,
they
this is the
probably
fifth
so
this is the fifth complaint we've had, Betty. You gotta get out. Go back
I
home.
wasn't on the psych floor. I was on a different floor. So I don't know if like they got sent to the psych ward or if they got sent home or if they went somewhere to a different floor because there's so many wards in a hospital and there's so many
No,
places that they could have
they
been
got
brought
sent
to,
straight to the basement. They're like, all right, you belong here now, motherfucker.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
you said that they exile her. What the fuck?
It's a
I.
hospital for God's sake.
Oh
I know
man,
hospitals
where do
have
you
their
think we
things, but I don't think
are?
exiling is anything
Oh man, exile is
on
such a
that list.
funny term. Fuck. Oh man, we talked too much about shit. We had like the we had the Ace family to talk about. I thought that was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
take
we
up.
could we could still do that. We could still
Okay,
do
okay,
it.
we're like 53 minutes in. Will you think you can do it in like 15 minutes?
I mean, I got
Yeah.
nothing to say, so
Yeah, I have nothing for that. This is just you educating us on what the fuck is happening with them.
Okay, so the Ace family started a few years back, and it started with Austin, Austin, whatever her last name is, I forgot what it was, and Austin McBroom, right? But over time, they got really popular. They ended up getting engaged and then pregnant, and like all three of their kids, the oldest being I think like 6 or 7, all their whole life has been documented on YouTube. Just to put that out there, like every
mm,
part of their life documented on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they actually got up to like I think 18 million followers, like subscribers on TikTok, and they were very well known. But over time, they started racking up on scandals and lawsuits and problems, right? So one of the things was they made this like thing called silly juice, and they had partnered with another company to do it. And turns out that the father tried to take over the whole company, and they also haven't paid their invoice, so they're being sued for that. And then they're also being sued by the production company that actually gave like the containers for the juice because they didn't pay them either.
Wait, why the fuck
And
do you make
then
all these deals and not pay these people? I'm so confused.
because they were doing all this stuff so they can make quick money and not pay anyone back.
But
So
that's so
there's
disgusting because they have kids. Like they don't think about them at all. Like they're like, all right,
what's
if we get
really
fucked up,
funny.
fuck them. They're kids. They'll survive. No
I
wild.
literally watched like an almost 2 hour video and just like as a background thing, and it's like crazy because I used to watch them. So one of their really big events when they were like earlier on in their family, they hosted a basketball event, and it was like a whole bunch of celebrities fighting each other with Rice Gum as the leader for one basketball team and Austin Ringbroom as the second one. So it was like a really big thing. They made a lot of money, tons of money. They were sold out, everything, and they were supposed to donate $100,000 to a charity. And when they actually pulled out the check at the end of the event, it was 75,000. So people were like, "Where did the 25,000 go?" And then it became like a whole thing because so many people were questioning it. So the way that they responded was like, "Oh, we had to pay people, this and that." And the people are like, "Typically, you pay for that before you make this, like before and after the like, you get the money before the end of the event." Like, yep.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
that's it.
sorry.
Eliza's dead.
My pipe
You
is
know, yeah, it's
gone.
funny that you say that because I just think like the way I think about it is, they have the whole charity thing. They make 100,000, and then like they send in a check. People see it, they're like, "Wait, there's only 75,000. Where's the rest?"
No, it's
And
not
then
that
the
they
very next
sent it in a
video,
check. Those
oh,
big, comically big checks that they put at
oh yeah,
events?
and it
They had
said seventy
that
five
in a
thousand.
picture. Yeah. When they
Gotcha.
when they
But all right,
because
so
when
yeah,
they
so they
posted
see
it, yeah.
that, and then they see that, and then they're like, where the fuck? Like they're missing 25 grand. Like where'd that go? And then the very next video is like, all right, look at our new car. Look at this. We just got this out of nowhere.
No,
Pulled this
yeah,
out of
yeah,
our
yeah.
ass.
So, funny thing is, so they used to live in an apartment, right? And then they had a condo, and then they decided to quote unquote build this home, right? And they made so much content over it. They pretty much found these two big houses that were placed together and then hired an unlicensed contractor to combine those houses. And they weren't even, that house wasn't even approved for occupancy. Like they didn't have the permit and they were still living there anyway. So the whole house got foreclosed on. And they also didn't pay the stuff for that either. So like pretty much the bank went into debt of $10 million. It was a $10
Jesus.
million house. So they like constantly do these scandals and stuff like that. And then now they're actually divorcing.
Can you imagine going through all that with one person and be like, all right, I can find someone
Yeah.
else.
So they're divorcing. And the thing is, the world has been speculating that they're going to divorce soon because Austin has been cheating on Catherine. And a lot of people have come to light about it. But, she just pretends like no one's asking about it, Like whenever they get asked by paparazzi, they just ignore them. So like now that they're getting a divorce, it's causing like a whole uproar. And the thing is, there's other drama attached to that family because Austin has a brother named Landon McBroom, and he was dating Shiloh Walker, and they had a daughter. Turns out he was abusive and is a narcissist. And she told her truth when she finally was able to leave him. And there was like a lot of stuff. It's honestly ridiculous. And then he responds with another YouTube video trying to quote unquote discredit and prove that she was lying at every single point. But everything that he showed and all the video clips just show that his whole family are all narcissists.
Mm.
So they owe millions and millions of dollars. And all this stuff is. I feel so bad for the girls and the son. They
Yeah,
have
I
two
feel bad
girls
for
and
the
a son, and
kids
they're below
because
10. They're below 10.
that's so crazy. Like you really feel bad for the kids out of all people because now that they owe this money as soon as their kids like start getting jobs or whatever, they're like, all right, give them the money and like, wait, we weren't involved. Doesn't matter. You got the family name.
Got the family name. Yeah, I
No,
the
no,
other,
like their children are gonna be in debt because of them. It's gonna
yeah,
pass
Exactly.
on to them
yeah, it
because they
passes
have
Hmm.
on.
to. It passes on like certain things like that, like because they also took out big money loans. They took out a $10 million loan to pay for that house.
First of all,
So
$10 million for a house? Like, what the fuck? The gold's better be
Yeah.
solid. Like, not the gold. The
No,
toilets
like
better be solid
look
gold
it
or some
up.
shit.
It's like a big ass. It
The
had
gold better be
12
solid
bedrooms,
toilets.
bro, and it was big. It was big.
Exactly.
Look it up and like attach it or something because it's huge. It was huge.
You know,
But then it
honestly,
got like
that's a great idea. I'm about to do that shit. I'm about to get
If
2
I am,
houses and combine them.
illegally.
if I ever get $10 million and I spend on a house, I better have one of those vaults that fucking Scrooge McDuck has, where he dives into the fucking quarters and swims in it. I better have that. Because fuck that, $10 million. Oh my god,
I wouldn't even spend like
Yeah,
100,000 on a
10 mil.
house.
bro! I don't even got $10 on me right now.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
nuts.
I guess.
Like, what the fuck? $10 million is a fucking fever dream. No, was it 100 million? $100 million is a fever dream.
100 million.
Yeah, wasn't that how much the house cost?
No, 10.
No, it's 10
Oh, it's
million. Oh my
10.
god, imagine
It's
it was
10.
100 million.
Imagine 100.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's
Oh no,
no good.
100 million.
attaching it was 10
100
mil.
million? Like, that's the dumbest. Like, with that money, you might as well just like give it to your kids and then have those kids have kids. Well, not like that, but I'm saying like save it for their kids in the
Like
future.
kids.
You know,
Yeah. So
like,
attaching to like the
let's buy a house.
yeah, so attaching to the house. So they would show a lot of luxury cars, right? Like them using it and everything. Turns out they were mostly like most of them were rented. Like they rented it. It
Yeah.
wasn't really all their car.
I'm not even surprised.
Honestly,
Fucking
I
10
feel
million
like, I
for the
feel like I
house.
did
They're
the
like, all
same
right.
shit. What the fuck?
I
Like,
feel like you
nigga,
gotta do that and just kill yourself right after because there's no way you're paying that off.
bro, like
You gotta have
fuck
your
I look
most
like
fun and then be like, all right, I live my life.
yeah,
And that's
like
it.
fuck I look like I don't know, man. Like the renting, like I get it, like the fake flexing and stuff like that. Like that's weird. But man, I think I would rent like a Bugatti for a day if I'm trying to look nice, you know? Like fuck I look like buying a $10
Yeah,
million
but like
car.
but the
Bro.
thing is, with all of the actions, they were doing it just to like put up a face that they were still doing well and like were still wealthy. Like he even made a whole series and charged $49.99 a month, so $600 for a whole year for videos on stuff you could look up on how to become a multi-billionaire when he's in reality just broke and owes a lot of money, but they keep
That's just
avoiding
so
it.
funny though. I think
Like
that's
that's
like the funniest part
crazy.
about it. Is like making videos about it. Like, you want to learn how to get rich? Listen to me. I know it all.
I know it all.
Fucking $10 million. That's just so. And there better be a statue of me in the front of that lawn for $10 million.
I
Like,
want it. I
holy
want it to
shit.
be one of those ones where it shoots the water out of it, like it's a fountain, a statue fountain. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be butt
That'd
ass
be
naked
great.
with a leaf on my cock.
What?
Yeah, you know
Where's the
this.
water coming from then?
You don't want to
God.
know.
It's coming from every other hole that you got. Oh, that's funny. I want one where
Yeah,
it's
that's
me like
pretty much
taking off
it.
my shirt, like that werewolf meme.
I hate the werewolf meme.
It's so
Me
annoying.
too, but it's so funny. I remember I was showing someone it, and I was just laughing for like 10 minutes at it. It is so bad, but god damn it, it's so fun. Because the reason I brought it up is because of Twilight. I was like, I would be a werewolf, but not like Twilight werewolves. And I
I
searched
hate
it up to
Twilight.
show like what I would be.
Uh huh.
And then I saw those pictures, and I immediately started laughing. I'm like, this is me. This is exactly what I would be.
I like my favorite one. My favorite picture is the werewolf, but they're just sitting on the floor. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do. Like the one where
Hold,
he's just like kneeling down, like with his knees like close to his chest.
I found it. Yep. Yeah. It's that one. Hold up. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm
My
gonna send it in the chat
my
right now.
favorite one.
This one.
My favorite
Oh,
one. Wait, let me see it.
This one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is my
favorite one.
favorite one.
I'm gonna show my favorite one.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. My favorite one is the mirror one.
Oh
Like where
wait. I think I know what you're talking
he,
about.
you know what's so funny though about this picture is like the face doesn't even look that much like a werewolf. It kind of looks like a puma.
I-
Let me get it.
I'm
I
gonna
got it.
look. Okay.
I got it right here.
Let me see. Wait, does that wolf have
This is my
horns?
favorite one.
That one is so funny. Yeah.
This
oh
is
my
my favorite
God.
one for many
Ew.
reasons.
I
Because
hate that
on the other
scent so
side, his
much.
hand is turning to the werewolf. The other side, he's got a human hand, and then you see the human that has like 3 wolves howling at the moon on the shirt. It's just so good.
Oh my
It's
god,
it's
you
the
know how
best picture.
Matthew makes like his persona?
You said what?
Matthew makes that like his persona with the full
Mm-hmm.
moon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Like
So funny.
it was so cringe. I was like, oh, that's so like funny
Uh
cringe. But it's just like, oh, that's so
oh man, that's so fucking funny. Okay.
Yeah.
On that note, I think we could end it off. We're like
the yeah.
yeah, we're a good hour and 5 minutes in, so I think this is good enough time. Oh
Yeah,
Mhm.
wow.
I'm gonna expect my paycheck by the end of next week. I just want you to know that.
All right, guys. So I hope you guys join the next podcast. I'll see
He
you
ain't
guys
getting
later.
anything.
That was
Yep,
the
he is
response.
not
Like,
getting
motherfucker,
shit.
you're not getting paid. Nope.
You are not getting
He
paid
don't
for
even
this.
get
I
paid
want
until
you.
YouTube
All right,
starts paying him. He ain't getting
now that
paid.
I'm not getting
And
paid, I want you to.
YouTube stop paying
You know,
him.
I'm gonna cut out every time you talk.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I not even cut it out. I want you to do like the Charlie Brown thing where it's like womp womp
Womp womp
womp
womp
of me
womp.
talking the entire.
Mm-hmm.
Just do that.
Womp 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 womp. All right. Well, let me end it off here.
Motherfucking
Like my
food loser.
video, watch the rest of my podcast. If you made it to the end, watch every one of my videos, every single one, every single one.
I would watch this one. I know he does one.
Oh.